is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20.
I think so.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Don't make the block hot. Nigga, just say who you want and that's it.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I hate niggas like that. Draft all on all night doing scouting and everything. When as soon as you tell a nigga let's go,
2nd and 10 from the 20.
The nigga can't play.
Here's Wilson to throw. Well, the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Give him 6 yards in the first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Wilson. He's got his man here. It's Gary Jennings Jr. And getting this just shy.
Gary Jennings Jr.
Spotted at the 49.
I like
First
that. I
down,
like how that
Seattle,
sounds.
16 yards the gain there. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Big stop, let's go.
Further. Got it.
56, Mike, 56. You can't block me.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. That's caught by Jennings. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now back to the ground with Elliott. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Not trying to let me
loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in.
That boy trying to lock up
because
Zeke,
if you
boy.
crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
380.
6, right there, 56.
Better bring it. You better bring it. Let me know right now. You better bring it. Jim.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And Jennings has it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. From the 27, Wilson. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
His passing's been on point on this drive, hasn't it? Been very accurate, gotten the ball downfield, gained nice chunks of yardage. But now, in this situation, the field is really condensed, partner. So if he's going to throw the football, that has to be pinpoint here.
As I was going to ask you about that. Field shrinks, has to be sharper, but it's been a good opening drive so far.
Now they just want to see if they can cap it off with the bell ringer and put it in the end zone.
And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Jennings was the one he was looking for. Oh, Charles, after that interception in the Super Bowl from the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it inside the 5 every time.
Sometimes I wonder if maybe Pete did want to run it inside the 5. But Russell Wilson, you know he's such a competitor that he doesn't want that interception to stand, that maybe he wanted to be in that spot and say, hold it a second, I can throw a touchdown pass. Instead, he's victimized again.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Leonard Fournette. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Williams on first down. This pass complete to Higgins. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We're scoreless after 1. Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Fournette running right.
Well, niggas shouldn't be able to stand on Bobby Wagner. I'm gonna just be 100.
A 3rd and 2 more.
One thing to keep in mind,
that shit should be his stick every day.
When you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
It's a gain of just a couple there, but it's enough to get him the first. Going on the ground with Homer, pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up, because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
He ain't no scrub.
On the run, it's Fournette. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a
running that hole, though.
5. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Williams. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. It's caught inside the 25.
Ooh, that boy held on to that hole.
Up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
And that loss of yards there is not just on him. It's on the guys blocking for him. I mean, they're supposed to create some type of space or at least get a stalemate. They end up letting them through, and they ended up tackling him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give Fournette another crack. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And Lambeau will put this one through, and the Jaguars grab a 3-0 lead.
Cut off my light, please.
So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
$24.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson, it's caught. Lockett. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Switch. 36 power. Switch. Hey, 0.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson completes it to Jennings. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
That nigga Jennings catching everything, bro. I swear he is.
After the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. Now Elliott trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wilson. And Stills bringing it in. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
I did. That shit was taking forever, bro.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. Myers' kick is good. And that will knock things up here late in the first half. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Let's go.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Time here for likely 1 play, and then these 2 teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guaranteed the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
That's what nigga running the ball way more than I expected him to.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed
I like that, but I told Cuz when I
6,
started
just
running
inside
it.
the 30. Here's Williams. Off play action. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case,
into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off.
Look at my motherfucking safety.
Great field position at the 47-yard
Look at my X-Factor
line in enemy
safety.
territory.
X-Factor. X-Factor rookie.
On 1st down, it's Carson. The tackle by Quincy Williams.
You can't trade
first
rookies.
half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Get in the right room. Check 14.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. And the line to gain here is the 37 on third down. From the shotgun, Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his second of the game. Instead, fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there for Jacksonville.
Looking for that.
And a first down as well.
Looking for that, trying to get off on a nigga.
Week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Williams.
Oh, I was down.
Westbrook. And able to get this one across the 45.
You think so?
Brought down. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, 1st down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down.
Everybody ran by his eyes.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that 1st half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
So Bobby Wagner ain't trying to go for it either?
Down there, but it's incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Fournette running out of the gun. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Let me try you back in 2 seconds.
And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up.
Superstar X Factor corner.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's
Superstar X Factor cornerback I drafted.
Defense, and guess what?
Okay.
Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert.
Nah, he wasn't that bad, man.
Plays of that nature.
What?
Make sure you don't get hurt.
These kickers now.
He was
69, some shit like that, right?
Such a big deal, and now you just
Or was he a
expect
70 something?
Yeah, you're exactly right.
I feel like he was
that
like
nigga was 77.
One here.
Yep.
Okay.
They are more athletic now.
That nigga got 89 speed, 94 acceleration, 91 agility.
You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
No, I'm about to go look right now. 86 jump. Yeah, all right. That bitch will never see this roster again.
Coming to the line here to begin
got Dak. What's up?
Seahawks offense. And with the way this offense is played thus
You got
far,
Dak.
To be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be.
You know what's crazy? I was gonna get that name.
Totally, because
I'm out here see what free agency looking like.
Yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead.
Man, that shit hurt me deep, man. If these pussy niggas started at 6 o'clock, bro.
They have so far the field goal.
Like, who the fuck starts the draft at 6 o'clock?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
But who the fuck starts a draft at 6 o'clock though, bro? Like real shit.
His nightmare afternoon continues. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here.
Man, I wanted to bat the fuck out Riz when I saw that shit. I was like, man, why would you even fucking agree to these niggas? Y'all make stipulations for niggas. Cause when that Broncos nigga couldn't play or he couldn't do something, that nigga was like, man, he play college football and shit like that. You sucking his dick and shit. But you won't make a draft at fucking 6 o'clock, man.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get out.
He like that?
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah,
what do you play?
Totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Man, let me see why my food taking so long to get here.
Get 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. So
hey, what's up, bro?
By Zeke, another 1st and 10.
I'm good, man. Bro.
Philip Dorsett hauls it in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back now in Jacksonville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. No running room for Zeke on first down as he'll maybe get a yard out of that. Just a yard on the first down carry.
So got my dog Zeke.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys
really
did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
When they don't jump for the pick?
I hate that shit.
You seen that shit happen to me last night.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
That shit be making you mad as fuck.
Operating know. This is Jennings. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 7.
Man, I said just use my rookie superstar dev on my rookie quarterback that I got.
That throw no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
This nigga is strong,
about 4 yards there to the 13. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Jeez, what's good, man? I'm just chilling.
Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Jennings was the one he was looking for, and it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really, from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Which one? Left a couple months ago.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6.
Dude didn't want to pay up no money.
This will be 3rd and 6.
He said he was. So, I got up out of there.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short.
Oh, the quarterback I got, Nick Mullins, the nigga ain't that bad.
Nah, he's straight.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass.
We gonna see what that nigga gonna do.
Understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football,
Oh,
they just swarmed and stopped them for almost
Man,
no
get off my dick. What's
When you
his
talk
name?
about clutch, that one was right
I
down
told you I got
Broadway.
Dak.
This game's
He
all
gonna
even
cost
here
you though.
Hey, that nigga Thielen, he got moss now.
Dead center, almost like a big-time golfer in a major.
Boy, fuck that. I ain't playing no fucking. You ain't talking about this gonna call me. Fuck that, then. Matter of fact, fuck you and that.
I pay you this shit too, fuck nigga. I'm gonna put it on you.
You ain't
I'm
gonna
gonna
do
put
shit.
it on
fuck
your
nigga.
fuck nigga.
You see this team that I done created? I don't know what the fuck
Jaguars
on
come to the
too.
line to
What that
start
team look
their
like?
next drive.
I heard that shit was
And
pussy.
fortunate to get points
You got
on the
me
board
fucked
last
up. Ain't
night.
nothing pussy up. Ain't shit sweet. We developing niggas over here. And that cornerback squad about to paint your
Still
ass.
developing?
And hit from distances that we
You still in the
almost
rebuilding
started taking
stage?
for granted. And we can't do that.
We good now over here, pussy nigga.
Oh, you a contender?
Fuck you talking about?
You a contender, huh? Fuck
We
nigga,
contender. No, I don't know what
You a
the fuck wrong
pretender.
with this fuck
Offense can
nigga.
put 6 on the
Floor
board
out here
here.
smacking
We'll see.
folks.
This fuck
Floor
nigga
ain't
here a
smacking shit.
pretender.
The first
I
down
mean,
run
it went
got
from 1
5.
in
Here's
to
2nd
11.
and 5.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Shit. Watch the shit.
Again, it's
Hey, this Jags dude dumb trash, huh?
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Who?
In here.
The second
And,
down play
real skills, the
results in a
Jags.
loss of 2 yards.
One part, I guess
I don't
sometimes it's
even
a
know,
matter
bro.
of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop
Fuck
you,
nigga, ain't nothing trash over here.
I guess it's your time to fool them.
Oh, you trying to play after I play this game?
2 for 5 to this one.
Yeah, pussy
This
nigga
is
send the
3rd
end,
and
but I don't know
7.
who the fuck this nigga. Man, I'm about to smash this nigga. Who the fuck this nigga is?
Don't quit my game like Unleashed, man.
Looking to throw.
What's your game?
I wasn't even tripping about that.
Bro, I don't quit no game.
Bruh.
Picks it.
I already knew he was gonna quit.
And he will take
As soon as he fumbled on the last play of the game and I cribbed, I was like,
great return as they're
he
finally
gonna
able to
pull the
take him
plug
down.
right now. Cause he had already told me to stop talking to him during the game.
Tie game, 4th quarter.
Yeah,
That's
when
about
you he be like that. When you get
So
in
I
his
ain't
head,
even,
that
I
pussy
ain't
bitch
even
be
say
quiet.
nothing. I ain't say nothing
That
else
was
to him, bro.
scouting right there. They've seen things that have
That
happened
bitch ass
before.
nigga get quiet
They
as
know
a
some
mouse.
situations, type of plays they like to run. Read it, and were able to go after the football.
He finna do
get it,
shit.
and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for
I'm
themselves.
talking like these niggas really nice. Like, fuck these niggas don't be nice like that. They be nice to y'all. Niggas be average to me.
You got 4 wins.
I came in the league with already 3 losses. What the fuck is you talking about?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Nigga, what team did I have in the beginning?
Throwing after the interception. That's out to
The
his
fucking
running back,
Vikings.
Fournette.
Oh, that boy got off.
They'll get 34 yards there.
Nah, we can play after this. I'm about to play a game. And then we can play.
As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't
I
the
got a
top
60
option there,
overall
but
running back
check
in
down
there.
Turned into first down and then some. Back to throw. Williams. That one complete. He finds Sharp. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh, man.
Now they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice
I
plays
got
in the
done
pass
this
game.
time.
Now can they continue to feed off that?
Get one. Mike 55.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. 2nd and 1. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. DJ Chark, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Come on,
I guess
Javier.
the situation now,
Don't
4th
play with me
quarter,
like
where they're
that.
Forced to take some chances, but I don't know that that was the type of a chance you want to take.
And that one could very easily have been intercepted. And if it does get picked off, that could possibly seal this one.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Where are you?
Pick it up with Armstead. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12.
What's
Nothing
up,
doing
man?
on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Fuck nigga in trouble.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Fourth quarter.
Man, I got a defensive lineman. That nigga about to be a superstar. Oh, yeah.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw.
You can if it's on comp.
Takes it in. Touchdown.
If it's on Sam, if it's on Sam, it's a wrap.
Touchdown grab as his guys are back within a single score.
Anybody can block on comp.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they can now tie the game with the extra point here in the final 2 minutes. The extra point, a vital one, and he gets it to go. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. All square now at 13-all as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
These niggas be clowning on this app, boy.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
Nice.
Points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take
I don't know how
when
you
can
did that,
get 'em.
though,
Not
unless they
easily
took
done.
his superstar.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13
Even with
after
that
the first
forcer?
down run goes backwards.
This nigga done trucked that forcer. Ain't no way.
Throwing now is Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out.
I recorded one today.
Catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill.
It was pretty straight.
Here's Wilson.
I had somebody else edit it or whatever. I gotta
Flush to his right.
done with it. So I
He
don't
can
know how
run
to do
for
that
it,
yet.
and he will. And he'll be
And I
brought
feel like
down at
doing
the
it.
28, and that is well short of first. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick.
That's
going
fun.
towards the
Sometimes you need a feel good
I
lead,
think it'll
huh?
be inside the 25.
That's fun to you?
24-yard line is where they'll spot it. Jaguars come to the line to start their next
like
drive.
being in the
They've got
league,
work to
I
do,
know
but they
about
do still have a bit of time.
That ain't no
here.
fun to me.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called.
So I end up
If they
just
get out
hiding
of
the
bounds,
chat and
that'll
not
allow
saying
them to
that.
call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage
Okay,
and either
please
spike it
accept
and
it.
stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that.
Come on, bruh.
First down on a pickup of 17. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw broken
This nigga about to get a
tackle,
field
we
goal
might
range.
see some missed tackles
He up.
here
It's tied
early on
up.
in week 1,
4.
and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season,
Let's
the
go,
advantage
man.
definitely goes to the offense.
See what's going
They'll let
down.
this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
I hate when I play somebody in my division.
And a great return as their final.
That nigga missed a wide open
Got no
nigga,
cheese
too.
defense if you've been honest.
Momentum switch.
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a
No.
tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead.
Oh yeah, it's
right
super
out
heat.
the window, and everything is flipped
And you
in
can
the other direction.
blow up inside zone every
Coming
time
to
with
the
it.
line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
But I found some new myths that I gotta try out.
Try and push it.
Let's see what's going on with it.
Back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
I still mainly just run nickel normal every play, though.
The game there. From the
It's nickel normal.
Here's first
It's
and
nice.
10. Wilson to throw.
I only used him for I don't more.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts.
I've been running that
As the
football
clock stop
the
with
last 3
21
weeks.
seconds to go in the football game. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now Wilson.
Tyree Jackson.
There's that man again.
Nice
It's
to meet
complete.
you.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a first and 20. Here's Wilson. That's caught out right by Jennings. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
Easy. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. Kill.
Nigga broke, ain't he?
Undercrush. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And here he'll be brought down.
Why does
Marcus
Marshawn Lattimore have
and
real
now with 6 seconds remaining,
What the
they're
frick
going
was
to
he
burn their final
up with?
timeout.
So I stay missing. I stay missing them pressure kicks, bro.
Foot of Jason Myers. And now with 6 seconds remaining.
See, if I wasn't streaming, I
could
could tell you how to avoid.
So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason Myers. This will be from 50.
Yes, bro. Heck yeah, he wide open. Hey, I have no idea how this dude got
And it's celebration time on that sideline.
I don't think he ever had him playing safety. Which you can get reinforcement at corner, I'm pretty sure. But that jump is weird.
That's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to
God,
overtime
I'll
and
go
take
right
their
back to
chances
that
there.
play.
They
That
wanted to get
was
this thing
just
done.
going to be too
If you're
nice.
the visitor, you don't want to play
He
it
was
overtime.
wide
You wanna
open.
knock it down, get it done.
I ain't missed this one, though.
So the victory here for Seattle. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week
He still
one.
didn't guard the
You're trying
jaw.
to say real football.
Real football.
just
Not
ran that
preseason
play. You still
football,
done
where we
guarded.
shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and
Yeah,
maybe
Tyree.
the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason. And now I'm listening to you.
I wonder if all my guys block
So for
like
the
that
Seahawks,
when I run
it
that
wasn't
play.
always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Gary Jennings ball, cuz. He ain't had no tutty, but, you know, it's alright.
All good. Good spy.